want you. I need you. Oh. 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 I'm talking in my sleep again. Hey, Jackson here from FreeGuitarMentor.com, and that's the classic riff from the Romantics, "Talking in Your Sleep." The Romantics formed in 1979 in Detroit. Around the time, another band of similar ilk formed in Detroit called the Knack, and both these bands were strongly influenced by the British invasion. And "Talking in Your Sleep" became a number 3 Billboard hit in the United States and number 2 in Canada, and was a very popular pop dance and 60s revival type of song. So here's "Talking in Your Sleep" by the Romantics. Okay, let's dig into the 4 unique parts of this song as a player. And the first part is actually the bass line, but I've heard a live version of this song, and the Romantics actually started with the guitar player playing this line. Bass player comes in on the 3rd line. So that classic sort of bass line for this song is... And we'll play that using our 1st and 3rd fingers. Our 3rd finger starts on the 5th fret, the A note of the low E string. And we're going to go from A to the C note, 3rd fret on the A string, to the D note. Then we're going to slide down, and using our 1st, 2nd, and 3rd fingers play the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd frets, the F sharp, and the G of the low E string. And then slide up, D, C, E, D. So we'll do it nice and slowly. The second unique part is the strumming pattern of the chords that come in shortly after this. And these 3 chords are D minor, and we're going to use a bar chord way of playing them. D minor, G minor, C, and D minor. And those are all the bar chord versions of those. So it's like this. When you close your eyes and you go to sleep, and it's down to the sound of a heartbeat. Okay, next comes the classic riff, and I've added a little chorus to the guitar for this. And we're going to start with our 1st finger on the 5th fret of the 3rd and 2nd strings, covering both, and then we're going to move our 2nd finger on and off the 6th fret of the 2nd string, like this. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, that's just rhythmically, it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to slide our 1st finger down to the 3rd fret, cover again the 2nd, 3rd, and 2nd strings. And at the same time with our pinky finger, we're going to make sure that we cover the 6th fret of the 2nd string. And with the third finger, the 5th fret. 6th fret with the pinky, 5th fret with the 3rd finger. And then back up. So rhythmically again, it's clean that up a little bit. So that's the classic riff, and you need to practice that because there's that stretch part with the pinky. You heard me mess it up a little bit there. It takes a little bit of practice to get it right, and so does this one. The last little thing you need to know in this song is that very cool, which comes in. You tell me that you want me. You tell me that you need me. You tell me that you love me. Well, that's the classic riff, and you need to practice that a bit because it does have that stretch with the pinky and the 3rd finger, and you heard me mess it up a bit, so take your time and work on that. This last one also has a stretch to it, so I'm trying not to mess this one up. And it's that very cool part that comes in, you tell me that you want me, you tell me that you need me, you tell me that you love me, and I know that I'm right. And this is 1st finger on the 6th. Well, that's the classic riff, and you do have to practice that a little bit. You heard me mess it up a little bit, and that's because there's a pinky stretch in there, and it's just a little bit tricky, and you need to work on that. This one also has a stretch in it. It's the last sort of lick you need to know as a guitar player for this song. And this is the very cool part that's in... You tell me that you want me. You tell me that you need me. You tell me that you love me. That part. And in playing that, we have our 1st finger on the 6th fret of the 2nd string, our 2nd finger on the 7th fret of the 3rd string, and our 3rd finger on the 8th fret of the 1st string. And it's a little triad, down, down, up with the pick. But at the last one is so it goes, your finger goes, you can't do it with the 3rd finger. So instead of playing the third finger on the 8th fret of the 1st string, you've got to stretch up and cover the 10th fret with your pinky. And then back into. Talking in Your Sleep, The Romantics. Great 80s tune.